Welcome back to Bucket Drop. Screw it, we're doing drunk gaming. I'm 4 drinks in right now. Anytime any of my Pokemon die, I'm doing a shot. Why am I doing this? Because the Islanders just won and advanced to the next round of the playoffs. Let's do it, baby. Yeah, I hope that wasn't too loud on the microphone. Tonight's drink of choice is Rockaway Brewing Company Original ESB. ESB apparently stands for English Super Bitter, which is not accurate. It's not bitter at all. And if none of my Pokemon die, then this is just a normal episode, whatever. I remembered before I do the Magnet Train, I first have to get a pass for it, and I get a pass by talking to this freak right here. This always confused me when I was a kid, because am I talking? Is obviously the copycat's talking, but which one of us is this? This always screwed me up. Hi, I heard that you lost your favorite Pokédoll. If I find it, you give me a rail pass? I'll go find it for you. You think you lost it when you went to Vermilion City? Pardon? I shouldn't decide what you should do? But I'm really worried. What if someone finds it? So she was saying that for me. I think her parents are like, my daughter is a fucking freak. Her mimicry has earned her the nickname Copycat. It's not, it's derogatory. Nobody likes her. So what I need to do is I need to go get her Pokemon doll from the Pokemon fan club, where the president was gushing about his Rapidash or his Fearow or something before. No, not up here. And then I'll get a pass, then I can go back, and then I can do that bullshit I talked about last time. No, not here. So yeah, the Islanders did it. They did it. Okay, it's this one. It's a Clefairy! Oh, right, it's just a Pokédoll. So this guy will tell me, I love Clefairy, but I can never catch one. So I'm making do with this doll I found. Oh, a little girl lost this doll? Sucks to suck. Okay, she can have it back. I'll befriend a real Clefairy one day. Cool. Ooh, it's time for the return of the burp counter. I kind of hope one of my Pokemon dies. Let's do some drunk gaming for real. Let's have some fun. It's gonna be a little while until I battle any Well, no, actually, it won't take too long to get to, because the next thing I'm going to do is fight Erica. Won't take too long. Hope one of my Pokemon dies. Maybe I'll let one of my Pokemon die, just for the shot, so I can make the graphic come up on screen. See the tear on the right leg where it's sewn on? That's proof. Here's your train pass. Such a weird trade. Such a weird trade. I don't know. But yeah, the Islanders did it. They moved on. My roommate did not think they'd be able to do it. He's as I said last video, he's a much bigger Islanders fan than I am, but he was not confident, because going into the postseason, our last game was going to determine if we won the last game outright, we would face a different opponent. I don't remember who it was, but if we lost, tied, or even went into overtime, and then regardless of win or lose, we were going to play the Penguins. And the Penguins are a much better team than whoever we were going to play otherwise. So he was worried. But we did it. We did it. We slaughtered. The Islanders scored 3 goals in 3 minutes, which is absurd. This was legitimately the most exciting hockey... I almost said football. The most exciting hockey game I've ever seen in my entire life. It really was. The final score was 5-3, and there were no goals scored in the third period. It was all before that. The Penguins kept scoring, and then the Islanders would tie it up soon afterwards. And so, of course, third period starts, it's 2-2. Penguins score very early. Maybe 5-10 minutes later, I forget how long it took. Islanders tied it up. 13 seconds later, the Islanders score another goal to make it 4-3. And within 3 minutes, it's 5-3. 3 goals, 3 minutes. That's absurd. I've never seen that in my entire life. And I was fully on board. I was like, let's make this the highest scoring goal ever. I looked it up. The highest scoring... I said highest scoring goal. The highest scoring game of all time was from the 80s. It was 12-10. I don't remember which team. The Oilers were involved, I think, but it was 6-0 before the other team scored their first goal. And it just kept going from there, and it eventually wound up 12-10. It didn't go like that. After it became 5-3, that was the final score. Nothing happened after that. But there was some exciting moments. I mean, like even afterwards, even though no goals were scored, Brock Nelson was so close. He went for the hat trick, which if you don't watch hockey, a hat trick is when a single player scores 3 goals in one game, which it's rare. It doesn't happen very often. It's more common, probably. I mean, I don't have the statistics. I'm just guessing. It's more common than an MLB player hitting for the cycle, which is when they hit a single, double, triple, and home run all in the same game. I think a hat trick happens less often, probably. I mean, more often, definitely more often. I'm guessing, but I think it definitely happens more often. But it still doesn't happen often. So he almost had that, and Matt Barzal, the best player on our team, today was his 24th birthday. And he got so close. They were just like, they kept giving him the puck. They were really trying to let him get a goal on his birthday. That would have been so cool. He's turning 24 years old. He's finally almost an adult. You're not really an adult until you're 30. I'm not an adult. I'm certainly a child. And they just try it. His birthday's in May. Normally, like last year, the Islanders were in the playoffs. The playoffs were starting at a weird time. So, he had no chance of a goal on his birthday last year. It almost happened this year. It was so close. Late in the third period, there was a power play, which a power play is when there's a penalty that takes one of the opponent's players off the ice. So you have a player advantage. It'll be 5-4, for example. And during the power play, Barzal had some really good chances for a goal, and it just didn't happen. And I was rooting for him. They pretty much, nothing is ever certain, but they pretty much had the game in the bag. But I was still getting so excited towards the end of the game, going, oh, another goal, but it just didn't happen. Why did I... Okay, it didn't matter. I should have just used Headbutt or something, because I looked up how bad Fire Spin... I know they made it stronger later. I forgot how bad it is in the first generation. First 4 generations. Prior to Generation 5, it has a power of 15 and an accuracy of 70. That's bad. Ember would be significantly better. Power of 40. Almost triple the strength. And 100 accuracy. Perfect accuracy. Not no miss like Swift, but perfect accuracy. When I learn Flamethrower, it'll be great, but that's not for like another, like 13 levels. Honestly, I should probably just be using Headbutt. And honestly, really, I should play this game several times on the Sunday and get more TMs for return, which I keep meaning to do, but not doing. I mean, it's not like I'm going to use Headbutt to catch a Heracross in a tree, because I can't do... Like, look at how much damage that just did. I should have just been doing that from the beginning. There's really no actual reason for me to have Rosie out. Rosie essentially does not have a fire attack. For Erica, I'll use Drill Peck, but leading up to her, I think I'm okay with just letting Flareon get a little bit of experience. But so yeah, that's enough hockey. Let's let one of my Pokemon die here. I want to have a shot. How about this? If I kill EXEGGUTOR in one shot, I'm doing a shot. One shot. Anytime I kill a Pokemon in one shot, that's a shot. Oh, that's dangerous. We'll play it by ear. Oh, be right back.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, I agree to it once, so here we go. Here's one shot. Okay. Ooh. All right, it's not going to be shot for one shot, but I don't know, maybe we'll play it by ear. If I get killed from here, certainly I'll do a shot, but I don't know if I'm doing another shot for that. I have work in the morning. It's a Wednesday. This is a girls only gym. What are you doing here? Bitch, it's 2021. I can be a girl if I want to. I can cry if I want to. I did pick Ethan, though. There's more sprites of him. I'm not gonna lie, that did influence my decision a little bit. I'm always thinking about which... See? See, that would have been another shot. I'm glad that I went back on what I just said. Ooh. Burp counter. I do need to somewhat think about thumbnails when I'm making these. Which, by now, Cave Story has started airing. Cave Story. Cool game. Everybody should go play it. It's free. And I know I made a little comment on the video, but I realized people do know who created it. Pixel, I don't know his name off the top of my head, but Pixel, the guy who made it, his real name, people know him. It's not like, it's not an anonymous thing. People don't not know who he is. So, respect to him. Great game. He built it by himself. Great for him. Awesome game. I love it. Everyone should go play it because it's free. And if you like it, you should buy it for real, because you could buy it for real. But, the thumbnails... are you looking at the flowers or me? I'll tell you in a second, how hot are you? Pretty hot. I was looking at both. I like flowers. I do like flowers, Julia, but you are a beauty. It's your name. Don't call yourself a beauty if you don't want me to tell you you're a beauty. There's like no official art for Cave Story. There's there's been a little bit made because of the because of the plus version of it, but this is a game that one guy made by himself in 2004. There's no official art of this shit. So for when I uploaded the first thumbnail, when I made the first thumbnail for the first video of it, I needed to like, shit, what am I gonna do? There's not much stupid shit I could put on here. So I had to like just use sprites. Which it's been a long time since I worked with sprites. Well, I did. It's not the first sprite thumbnail I've made. There was at least one for Wario Land 3 that I used, because that's another game where there's not that much art of Wario. There's a little bit, but there's certainly no official art of him golfing. So I had to just use the sprite of the Wario Golf. Why did I not just use Headbutt? Stupid. Didn't have to do that. Didn't have to do that. And this isn't going to kill him. Because it does 1/16 of his full health. Which that was certainly not. If it was 1/8, it would probably kill him, but it wasn't that. It was 1/16. Yeah, the thumbnail for I've only edited the first video at this point, so I don't know how the next couple ones are going to go, but at least the first one, I was like, what am I going to do? Okay, I'll just put me and Balrog in the sky. That looks cool. Maybe for the rest of it, I'll just do, like, actual screenshots, but I'll see. I'll figure that out as I go. Hello, lovely weather. Isn't it? It's so pleasant. I'm afraid I may doze off. In the middle of the battle? My name is Erica. I'm the leader of Celadon Gym. All the way from Johto, you say? How nice. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that you wished to challenge me here in my gym as I just watched you beat 4, but technically 5 of my trainers in my gym. That never would have occurred to me. Very well, but I don't plan on losing. Well, the problem is... sometimes your plans don't work out, Erica. You have one type of Pokemon, and I've got a Fearow. And you're going down. On Pokemon news, today, Wednesday, May 26th, we finally got a release date for the new Generation 4 remakes. We also got a release date for the new Pokemon Legends, but I care about that less because... Well, no, I care about that, but let's talk about the other thing first. The Generation 4 remakes are coming out November of this year. Couple months away. What's that? June, July, August, September, October, November. 6 months away. We're halfway there. 6 months until a new Pokemon game. And then, 2 months after that, January, supposedly, is when the Pokemon Legends comes out. And, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty hyped. I did not play Generation 4 when it came out. That was during my period of pretending that I think Pokemon sucks. Like I said, I played Generation 1 and 2 when I was a kid. Then, for some reason, I started pretending that I didn't like Pokemon. Skipped Generation 3, skipped Generation 4, and then when the remakes of Gold and Gold and Silver came out, I bought Heart Gold, played that, loved it, got me into Pokemon, played them all as they came out since. I remember I used to go on a forum, and I know last time, it's the same forum I mentioned last time, a Fire Emblem forum, and I said, oh, I don't want to say what it is, but screw it. I don't know if this is because I'm drunk or just because I realized it doesn't matter, but Fire Emblem Planet is the forum I used to go on. It used to be a Fire Emblem board, but there was a lot of Pokemon fans on it too. And when Generation 4 had, leaked, it wasn't being released yet. I think this was back still when they would release in Japan before they would release worldwide. I might be remember this wrong. Remembering it was either just the Pokemon leaked, or it came out in Japan and it wasn't out in America yet. But whatever it wasn't out in America yet. And we had access to view the entire Pokédex. And someone posted, here are all the new Pokemon, what does everyone think? And I looked at it, and even though I wasn't playing Pokemon at the time, I still, looked at all the Pokemon and planned out what my team would be, even though I wasn't going to play it. And I didn't play it for a while. I felt inspired. Please, have this TM. It's Giga Drain. And none of my Pokemon can learn it. Please use it if you please. You know what? Maybe Sal can learn it. I wouldn't be surprised if I have one. Maybe even Flareon can learn it. I'm not going to teach it to anyone, I don't think, but I'm just kind of curious if any of them can learn it. Let's see. Nope, none of them can learn it. All right. Useless TM. Could sell it for money, but I'm not going to because, I don't know, who cares. I remember planning out my team. I remember thinking Shinx was the cutest Pokemon I've ever seen. And then in retrospect, no, Wooper is the cutest Pokemon of all time. Shut up. No. At the time, for the longest time, Wooper was the cutest Pokemon. But, I'm blanking on its name right now because I've had 4 beers and a shot. The little teddy Pokemon, not Teddy Ursa, the one that evolves into Beware. A Stuffle. Stuffle is the cutest Pokemon of all time, and if you disagree, you're just wrong. I don't know what to tell you. You're incorrect. Before I fly and get rid of Cut, let's just see if I need Cut. See, right here. This is only a trainer up here. Oh. Hello, Wade. Do you have berries for me? You do! Oh, I'd love some berries, Wade. Maybe I'll pick some up. No, I'm not going to pick them up. Oh, there's not even a trainer here. What even isn't here? This is where you get Fly in Generation 1. Okay, it's literally nothing. It's just... You could find, a Doduo and a Magcargo here. No, a Slugma up here. Okay. Cool. Yeah, let's go along Cycling Road. Let's see what we got. There should be some Pokemon Sal can kill, so let's throw Sal up top and make our way down Cycling Road to get to Fuchsia City. Hell, maybe we can even throw in another gym battle before we hit the half-hour mark. We'll see. But yeah, Stuffle is the cutest Pokemon of all time. But at the time, when Generation 4 was coming out, before I had come to realize the greatness of Wooper, I had decided that Shinx was the cutest Pokemon of all time. And I made my entire team. I was like, if I was going to play a game, here's what I'm going to use. I didn't play it. I played... I don't specifically remember what I played first. Why am I using... I'm just realizing now that... sorry, I had a burp coming, but it didn't come. Dragon Breath is more powerful because of Stab. I should have been using that. Well, it wouldn't have made a difference. It still wouldn't have killed him, too. But, I can't remember if I played Ruby and Sapphire or Diamond and Pearl first. I did not play either of them as they came out. Not counting Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the first generation I played as it came out after I quit playing Pokemon was White. I've realized there's a pattern. Oh, nope. No, I was going to say there was a pattern of when the two games come out, I get the first one and my brother gets the second one, but immediate wrong. It's, red and blue. We both got... Actually, no. He just got red. I got red and blue. Gold and silver. I got gold. He got silver. Ruby and Sapphire. He got both. I got neither. Diamond and Pearl. I didn't get either. He got Pearl and then Diamond. But starting with Generation 5, it started to get more... immediately, the pattern that I thought I had was wrong. I always thought I got the first one, he got the second one, but it was black and white. He got black, I got white. But then it was X and Y. I got X, he got Y. Sun and Moon. I got Sun, he got Moon. And Sword and Shield. I got Sword, he got Shield. So I guess for the later games, we had that pattern. Not at the time. Whatever. Irrelevant, because I realized I was wrong. Oh, and Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Yeah. No, it was the other way around. Omega. The acronym is ORUS. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. I did get Omega Ruby, and he got Alpha Sapphire. And for the remakes, I forget what they're called. It's like Shiny Diamond and, I don't know, Stupid Platinum or something. Or Stupid Diamond. I don't know what they're called. We'll talk to each other, and one of us will get one, and one will get the other, so we can... We always try and coordinate so that one of us gets one gets the other, and eventually he'll get both. But at least for the beginning, we coordinate and figure out who wants one and who wants the other, so we can trade the Pokemon. Which we still haven't done for Sword and Shield. Every time I play a Pokemon game, I get all the Pokemon. I only put it all together in a Living Dex in Generation 6. I have a Living Dex in X, which I think I talked about it. It's when you have one of every Pokemon, not just fill the Pokédex, but it's like I have an Bulbasaur, an Ivysaur, and a Venusaur, all the way through all 600 and however many Pokemon were in X and Y. I have all of that. And I've gotten most of the Pokemon in Sun and Moon, not all of them. It's not because I didn't trade, it's because I was lazy about getting all the legendaries. In Sword and Shield, I got all the legendaries that I could get. I got everything, because there's only a couple of them. I got everything I could get in my game, but I haven't traded for the Shield exclusives yet. My brother said he would give them to me, and I was like, that's awesome, I'll be done. And then we just never did it. Oh. Okay. Don't kill me. 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 Ho ho! Almost had to do a shot! You know what? No. No, no, no. I was about to say, you know what? I'll do one anyway, but no! No, not gonna do it. No! I'll do one later. No, I hope I don't have to do one later. I want to go to bed after this. All right, let's swap Sal out for... I would say Tehran, because I will get him some experience, but this is not his kind of area. Now, you know, let's throw Sparky up, because it's all Weezings here, and they have slow trek up. It's all Weezings with high defense, and Rosie doesn't have anything special to hit him with. Is there anything here? Yeah, it's this guy. Oh, nope, I already beat him. Okay, that was a waste of time. Come on. There's got to be one more trainer. Yeah, there's another one. No, I already fought him, too. I look cool, but I'm weak, so I'm not really cool. Oh, self-burn. There's really only, like, 4 trainers on this? There were so many trainers on this in Red, Blue, and Yellow. That's my one complaint with the... Like, it's so cool that you get to go to an entire other region in this game. But it's pretty bare bones. Like, it's really not a full version of Kanto. All of the maps are simplified, and there's, like, not as many trainers. I don't know if it was a matter of there's not enough space on the cartridge, or if they were just lazy. Because certainly I'm gonna risk this. This is for a shot. Either I kill it in one shot or it kills me. But either way, I'm doing a shot after this. Certainly, they could have just basically ported red and blue into this. Like, the sprites and everything were already there. There we go. Killed it in one shot. That's a shot. I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Ah. Right now, I'm doing shots of, I don't know, some nondescript shitty vodka. And I'm chasing it with water, which I do not recommend. This is a vodka that, when I went down to Maryland, we went to Total Wine, which is a very large liquor store that has a humongous selection. And, one of my friends from down in Maryland that I went to college with was one of my college roommates. He has recently gotten into collecting whiskeys and bourbons and trying different cocktails and stuff, which is cool. I can respect that. But one of my other roommates from college... Ooh, this guy's got birds. One of my other roommates from college still does not drink well. He enjoys drinking with people. It's fun. But the actual method of drinking, not fun. He bought this shitty little tiny bottle of vodka because he bought my roommate that's started drinking, started sampling whiskeys and bourbons. He bought a couple of fancy ones that are harder to find that he was looking for, and I bought some beer that looked interesting, which I forgot in his refrigerator. Finally, Thunderbolt. Some beer that looked interesting that I forgot in his Thunderbolt, that I forgot in his refrigerator without trying. And, something else. I bought like a whiskey or something that week, because I had run out of alcohol that I brought with me. And we had fun, and my friend that bought the shitty alcohol, he drank his shots of it to get drunk, served its purpose, and then he was like, I'm never going to drink this shit again. If anyone wants it, they can have it. So I went, why not? I'll take it. I'm not going to let it go to waste. It's not good, but I've drank terrible. I've drank plenty of terrible alcohol. You know, we've got enough time to do this, Jim, too. Let's do 2 badges in one. Now, I feel like this wasn't a thing in Generation 1. You see these, like, dotted lines here? You can't... They're invisible walls. I feel like in Generation 1, they were actually invisible. And I'm not... man, I can't remember which one of these trainers is real, but... The gimmick in this gym is... Ha 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 ha! Fooled you, you didn't. All of the trainers are dressed like the gym leader. And... only one of them is actually the gym leader. But I can't remember which one is the real gym leader. And, once you fight the gym leader, you can no longer... I'm gonna move this up top, because I'm gonna use it against all of the trainers. I can't remember which one is the real one, because once you fight the real one, you can no longer fight the other trainers. And I want to, because it's experience. So, while I'm... Okay, she's gonna send out IVYSAUR so I can switch to, Kenya and spread the love around. While I'm fighting this, I'm gonna look up, which one is the real one so that I don't fight the wrong one by accident. I want to fight all the trainers here. Let's see. Ooh. This might be harder to figure out than I thought. Fuchsia Gym. Who is Jasmine? Jasmine's not her name. Janine, that's her name. She's going to send out a VENUSAUR, and I'm just going to keep out Kanto. Who is Janine? Well, that's not right. The first picture I looked up is not correct on who is Janine, because it's telling me that the trainer I'm fighting right now is Janine, which is not true. Is Yeah, this is bullshit. This is wrong. Whatever. Okay, never mind. If I fight the right one, I'll fight the right one. If I fight the wrong one, I'll fight the wrong one. It would suck to lose out on a little bit of experience. I know it's one of the ones in the middle. Might be that one. I don't think it's that one, but... Eh? Nope. How'd you know I was real? You're not. You're not real. Don't say that. Don't lie to me. You can't lie to me. What we got? NIDOQUEEN. Could have sent out Steve on this one. NIDOQUEEN's a good Pokemon. NIDOKING and Queen have always been good. I don't want to even call them underrated, because I feel like by now everyone knows how good they are. Because they're good, bulky, pretty strong Pokemon. They can't stand up to a super effective attack from a Pokemon 11 levels higher than them, but they're good Pokemon. Darn it, I wanted to win. Well, you should have had more than one Pokemon then. Okay, you're not a real one. It's a dude! You betcha I'm Janine. Are they all campers and picnickers? They might be. She has a gym full of children. And he's got a NIDOKING. NIDOKING is better than NIDOQUEEN. NIDOKING has higher attack stats, and NIDOQUEEN has higher defense stats. But they're close enough, so unless if it's like an extreme, then it's just better to have higher offensive stats. So like, if you have 90 defense and 100 offense, 90 defense and 100 attack, that's better than having 90 attack and 100 defense. Hey, you. Was my disguise cute? Haha, yes it was. Alright, she might be the real one. Well, there's only 2 left. Which one is it? I feel like that's the real one. Alright, nailed it. I'm Janine! No, I'm not. Gotcha, son. No, you didn't. I specifically just picked you because I was pretty sure you weren't the real one. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do one more. One more. It's against the gym leader. If I kill the gym leader in one... against the gym leader, not against this trainer, because I'm going to kill all of her Pokemon in one shot. Against Janine, if I kill her Pokemon in one shot, or if she kills me, that's one more shot, and that's the last shot. I've lost track of how many I've done... No, I've done 4 beers, 2 shots. That's where we're at right now. And we're going to end at 4 beers and 3 shots, unless if neither of those things happens, which it probably will, because her Pokemon are surprisingly low-leveled. It's supposed to show how inexperienced she is as a gym leader, that her Pokemon are like in the mid-30s, her levels. They're absurdly weak. It's kind of stupid how low-level her Pokemon are. You can't even, like... They're very low level. It's low level. I'm gonna steamroll her. Ooh. Come on. Alright, I should learn and just use Shadow Ball. Because that's gonna do way more than Flamethrower will. Yeah, see? That one-shot kill. No shot, though. Because she's not actually... I know she looked like Janine. You did not have me fooled, lass. Oh, but... Okay, so they aren't all picnickers and whatchamacallits, whatever. Sorry to disappoint you. I'm only joking. I'm the real deal. Janine of Fuchsia Gym, that's me. That wasn't very... I thought she would have more to say, but... She has 5 Pokemon, though. She might be the first... None of the gym leaders in Johto had 5 Pokemon. And none of... Actually, no. Lieutenant Surge might have had 5. What did he have? He had a Raichu. He had 2 Electrodes. He had an Electabuzz. Did he have a Magneton? He might have had 5 Pokemon. I think he had 5 Pokemon. So never mind. I'm full of shit. Whatever. Either way, even though she has 5 Pokemon, they're all gonna die very quickly. And I wasn't even paying attention. That was a one shot right there, so that's a shot. Be right back.
More moments later.
You know, chase it with water. It's actually not that bad. I have work in the morning. Why am I doing this? Let's take down all these Weezings and shit. There's our last shot of the night. I'm not doing it anymore. Sparky is steamrolling Janine. I get the lore of her having low level Pokemon, and I appreciate it. I really do. It's cool from a gameplay standpoint, but it's also bad from a gameplay standpoint because she's just too easy. Like she could have easily been like the 7th gym leader in Johto. She's certainly easier than Claire. She has more Pokemon than Price did, but they're similar levels, and poison Pokemon are just easy to kill. Especially in these earlier generations when Psychic is still broken, Earthquake is everywhere. There's no fairy types for them to take advantage of. Look, she doesn't have any Pokemon in the 40s. Her strongest Pokemon is a level 39 Venomoth. It's a good thing I didn't agree to that one shot, one kill for everything, because that would have been a shot for almost every single Pokemon in this entire gym. You're a tough one. No, you just kind of suck. I am tough, but it's unrelated to you. Thank you for the soul badge. I've got so much soul. Oh, she gives you the TM for Toxic. I forgot about that. I'm not going to teach that to anyone, but that is a good move. Toxic is like a staple move. I'm going to really apply myself and improve my skills. You should. Because right now you're not very good. Toxic is a very good move for stalling Pokemon. You know, they keep you out, they Toxic you, and you slowly die. But none of my Pokemon are stallers. Like, even if I didn't have these, like, hyper-specific move pools for them because I only have such a small amount of stuff available to me, I still wouldn't do it because they just don't. They're all attackers. I only have sweepers. I don't have any bulky Pokemon. I don't have any defenders. But whatever. I'll see you guys next time. It's been fun doing, I almost just dropped my controller. It's been fun doing Drunk Pokemon. This was way more enjoyable than Drunk Mario because Drunk Mario was way harder. I'll see you guys next time, sober, on Bucket Drop. Peace out.